Slide on your cone head there and apply a base of thread back to your bend in the hook. Take your small fly hook and take your mono, thread it through, doubling back, and depending on how long your tail is going to be, I'm using about twice the length, and you tie that right down on top of your hook. Try to keep your mono on the very top. Tie it all the way back but tight. And trim off your mono. Make it even, just like that. And using some sort of heat, like I'm using a little butane torch. Burn the ends. Down. It'll form a little bump. Wrap your thread tight up to your little bump that you've made and back down again. Securing your stinger hook. And back up about a third. Use some crazy glue now and put a little dab all along your base. Take a piece of your super rabbit strip, depending how long you want to make it. Mine's going to be that long so your stinger hook can get into it. Take the end and trim, forming a little point in your rabbit fur. Let's use this to tie down with. A third of the way up, you attach this while your crazy glue is still. While tying down it, take your boinkin and separate some of the fur here on top of the rabbit strip, and take your thread in between this, a couple spots just to tighten it down good to the back. Take it back up. And put a little crazy glue where your rabbit is on. Lift your rabbit up and stinger and judge, if you can see that, you judge the distance where you want to shove your stinger hook up through your rabbit strip. So you just judge it, mark the spot with your boinkin, and shove a small hole into the rabbit strip. That's where your stinger hook's gonna go. Take your little hook, sure she's tight, and you put it up through the hole. Your stinger hook should come up through the bottom and should look like that. Now we add our flash to both sides. Add a couple of each color and trim off. choose a good saddle feather, and we're going to strip off the bottom there, the fuzz, and we're going to apply this now like a wet fly. Tip first, stroking back your feathers. Tie down, trim off the end. After stroking back your feathers, it should look like this. And you got to be careful of that stinger hook. Then you cut an inch and a half piece of the mara. Okay, after you remove the cord, you slide over the cone head and right in, pushing back so you around your thread and holding that on there. You tie off. Using the end of the boink and lift up your ends here and trim them off as best as you can. Tie off and trim your thread and add a little more with your crazy bow. Now this is going to act like an accordion. You have to push back, wiggling it with your head still in there, and move it back and down over, pushing it. This will form your head. Make sure your cone is pushed back into the further to go, and reattach your thread in the front. And trim off the ends again. Wrap, forming your head. Finish off the tie. You can add eyes with just a permanent marker. And there you have my fishy with a stinger hook.